So I've done saxophone reviews before. I've done tenor sax and they have not had a lot of luck there, and I've had an alto sax where I actually got very lucky and got a great horn. So I figured the smaller the saxophone, the better it must be, right? So I go looking for a soprano saxophone, which is an instrument that I've never played before. I've never even touched a soprano saxophone. So I go onto Amazon, and you know what? They're just too expensive. So I hit over on Temu, where I've had some good luck with cheap instruments before, but you know what? That's kind of expensive too. Here comes AliExpress to the rescue. That's right, I got this soprano saxophone for $135. So let's grab it. So, as you can see, this is my soprano saxophone box, and it is made in China, as in probably most of my instruments have been so far. But you know something that I can appreciate that was sent from a box overseas? Fragile. Don't take too much stock in like the little bumps here or the little crack through there, because obviously they took great care when they were shipping it over here because it said fragile on there. I'm just gonna start ripping, because you know what? I want to play a soprano saxophone for the first time. And it's so nice of them that I can use this little hole to actually get me started. So as we get into this part, I'd like to talk about our sponsor, which is nobody, because nobody sponsored this video. So if you guys could go down and hit that like and subscribe button, that would be really great. All right, here we go. Big case reveal time. There was nothing else in the case. So let's lose this little wrapping, and then we can get into the first reveal here, which is our lovely case. You gotta wonder, this is my first AliExpress instrument. I wonder if it has the same case that every other instrument so far has had. I believe that it probably does. So you've got the little zipper on the front, kind of off the rails again. That's fine, it's fixed very easily. So inside of the front pocket, we have a little C, which is for Chase, probably. Nice of them to brand the instrument for me before I even got it. And nothing else. So nothing on the inside. Ooh, it does come with little backpacky straps on there. Oh, sorry, right here. Little backpacky straps. Ooh, check it out. Look at that cute little case on his little back there. Oh, that's so cute. Looking good, buddy. Okay, so I'll just run through my little case spiel really quick, because you know what? It's the same thing that it pretty much is every single time. It's got a little Velcro thing here, got the front zipper here. It has a little clasp here that you can do and undo. Got zippers, which suck, because zippers always suck on cases. At least they have for me. Got a handle on the top, which is kind of interesting because it's such a tiny little case, but you know. Oh, you know something I can appreciate? It has handles on these sides, so you can kind of wear it like this instead. I like that a lot, actually. So, open this bad boy. Open this bad boy up. Turn it like this. And here we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What do we got? All right, instrument manual. Probably gonna lose that. I guess we can look at it in 2 seconds. It shows some other instruments on first open. That is not the instrument that I ordered. They got a lot of instruments in here. Here's a soprano saxophone. Basically just fingering charts. And the fingering charts are like, weird. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a fingering chart for, you know, a soprano, but whatever. Yep, fingering chart book. Calling this an instrument manual is pretty cheap because there's nothing in here except for fingering charts of various instruments. So I don't know what you're supposed to glean from that other than what buttons to push. All right, next. I got multiple cloths. So we're gonna look up in the cleaning cloth category here. Start with the green one, because green's cool. It's a cool color. Open her up. And we got a swab. Pull this through. It's actually weighted on the end. That's kind of nice. Pull it through the thing, and then you can get all your spit out. That's great. I like that. Pull the other one out. I thought this would be the non-swab one, but you know what? It's another swab. It's weighted. It feels pretty similar, maybe a little different. Obviously, you want 2 swabs to go with your saxophone, because what if you lose one? Or what if one gets stuck inside the horn and you need something else to pull out of it? Why? All right, we got the next strap. Ooh, you know what? I gotta give it a little bit of credit here. First of all, I didn't know that straight saxophones always had neck straps, but I will say, it's kind of fancy looking. Look at that. It's got like little gold bits here. Ooh. That's like hard. It's not even like fake, it's like hard. Woo, fancy, man. Fancy. Let's put it on. We'll see how it feels for a second. That feels nice. That's like leather. Ah, oh, that is classy. Man, did I order the wrong horn? This is too nice. Oh, feels luxurious. All right, I'm gonna set this down nice. I'm starting to get a little bit excited here. All right, we got our backpacky straps. This is how I would probably keep it because it would be easy to walk around like this and just sling over my shoulder. And now we open it back up. Open it back up. All right, man, what else we got? So we got this. And this is the thingamajobber, which is very important to soprano saxophones. Obviously, the thingamajobber does something. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out together, me and you. All right, just like every other instrument I bought that was a saxophone, it's got a reed. This one at least was not on the mouthpiece, but it was inside of a case, just kind of sitting around like this. You know, if you look inside this little case here, you'll see like there's like a little, nasty mold. I did actually plan ahead for this review and I bought some reeds. I am not even gonna put this in my mouth because there was a comment on my last saxophone video that someone said, you know, that's probably the reed that they play tested it with in the factory. And that makes a lot of sense on why it would be moldy and kind of look gross and still be on the saxophone mouthpiece because they're too lazy to take it off. And that's disgusting. So I'm not going to put this nasty reed in my mouth. I'm going to throw it right there. So just a warning for you guys, if you do get a saxophone, don't use the reed that's already out. All right, comes with a little mouthpiece cleaner. It cleans mouthpieces. All right, what else we got? We got another bag here. Obviously, it would not be a cheap instrument review if it did not come with cheap gloves. So try it on again quick. Maybe these are the gloves to rule them all. These are the good ones. Thin, man. Look at that. All you can see there is skin. Now, I don't really care. At least these did not come with stains like some of the other gloves I had. These stained gloves are nasty. So, you know. And a third cloth. Now this one does not have a string, so you can probably assume that this one is going to be the one that cleans off the instrument on the outside. Great, I needed 3 chamois for this. Oh, we're almost getting to the good part. We're gonna switch sides here now. So we're gonna start with the necks, and I say necks because it comes with 2 necks. Why it comes with 2 necks, I don't know. Maybe it's a soprano thing, and I'm just out of the loop because I've never played one before. So, neck numero uno looks like this. And we finally have our color reveal, which is super exciting because I have always wanted one of these little vintage looking horns. And it is part of the reason why I paid, I think, about $2 extra to get this one versus a curved soprano, which was technically a little bit cheaper. So let's get out the other neck and we'll see what the difference is. Oh, I see. It's got a different curvature to it. If you look at these guys, you've got one here, which is like a little bit more straight uppy downy. And then one here that's a little bit more curvy, not uppy downy. That is the difference. So if you want a more of a curved out or a straight, you've got choices. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. I like options as long as they both work good. I'm gonna put a little push here quick. Ooh, that was a little tight coming off the get-go, but that one moves. Let's try this one. Ooh, that was stuck too. Not probably what you want. All right, mouthpieces next. Kapow, kapow. Here's what we look like. Oh my gosh. It does have a reed on there. Why? Golly. This reed, at least, I'll say, does not look like it was played. I'm not gonna play this one either. Look at this little mouthpiece. Look how cute that is. It's so cute, it's adorable. I love that they match the ligature to my sax color. I like this color a lot. It's just cool looking, it's classy. Here it is, man. Bubble wrap and all. The main attraction. Saxophone! Saxophone and more rapping. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Beautiful, man. Look at it. Ah, it's so cool. Oh man, I'm excited. A couple things to note. One, it comes with these little pegs you gotta take out. I'm gonna run through here and I'm gonna have to take all these little pieces out before I can actually play it. Give me a sec. Something I've noticed as I've started pushing a couple of these buttons down, there are some real sticky pads on this. Like it just pulls out. The same thing that kind of happened with the neck piece. It's real sticky, so we're gonna hope that these pads are good. They do look okay though, I will say. Not bad, but very sticky. Boink. So I'm looking at this thing and I don't see anything that immediately is going to need adjusting, which is good. I'm really, really hoping that this thing just plays out of the box. That would be so cool. But it is not gonna play unless I take this out. Oh my gosh, that is so tight. Oh. Okay. I like the color scheme a lot, the blue, the red, the green. You are probably not supposed to use these on the insides of your saxophone. Because this sits in there, it will also hold the spit in there, which will kind of get moldy and yucky and gross. So don't use these, I guess. Every single saxophone I've gotten so far has had one of these things. Take it and then just, you know, throw it away. And instead use one of the plethora of pull-through swabs that they give you. You've got extras, you might as well use them. Pull this back out. I think we're finally ready to lose the case. Drink. Maybe? I don't know what this is before, if not a mute on the end. I don't know. No? No. No. Not gonna show that on the video. I have a box of Ricos here so that I did not have to use the factory used reeds that they sent along with them. If you ever want to know what a soprano saxophone reed looks like. You know, I kind of like these little soprano sax reeds because I can show the whole thing in my mouth. I got a reed in there. We're in the morning. I'm sucking on a reed now. I want to get the reed wet so that I can play the horn. I think I'm going to use a little curvy one first. You know, it's kind of funny. Same thing that I found with that tenor. They give you like 70 million accessories with these horns. No cork grease. So once again, I'm going to need to use my Yamaha cork grease. If I can find it. Did I really get rid of it? Come on, I'm not that organized. So I got my Yamaha cork grease. Getting my finger all corky. Gotta do 7 million steps to play an instrument for the first time. Now that I've taken a little bit of a second to cork this up, the end of this cork looks a little bit, I don't know, like a little janky. Hopefully it doesn't strip the first time I put the mouthpiece on. We are going to be using the stock mouthpiece for this thing, so get off my back. Fits good. I've been sucking on this reed for like 8 years, so should be good to go. We may get the squeak of all squeaks here. I have never played a soprano, so we are in for a treat together. This could be a ride. Ready for this? That went better than I thought it would. Put this on the horn. Let's see if it fits okay. All right, now something I'll say right off the back. A lot of these little corks and things that I'm seeing on the insides of buttons and whatnot. See, there's like a little piece of cork right here. They're not lined up very good. That's probably going to have issues eventually, but you know, whatever. Lower my desk here so we can get the full soprano saxophone experience. We got the whole thing. Oh, there we go. Here it is. Look at it. Ah, it's so cool looking. I need to wipe my thing. It's all quirky. Towel. Now, before we start this thing, you don't probably need a neck strap with an instrument like this. You can just do it like so. But because this neck strap is so flippin' nice, I'm gonna put it on because then I can just like let go of it and then just like, oh. Someone's probably gonna be giving me a hard time and be like, you don't use a neck strap with a soprano saxophone? I do. All the buttons seem to be moving. I was pushing the wrong one because they're so close together. It's regular sax fingerings, you know, you just play it. It's gonna play just like an alto. It's gonna be great. All right, so here's a C sharp. That works so much better than I thought it was going to. All right, my button's not working. Should be, ooh, it's not coming up high enough. Is it sticking? All right, first issue. So when I push this thumb button, you'll see this piece here kind of comes up like a little, but do you see how it's still actually connected there? And I don't know if it's just sticking or if it just is not being allowed to move up as high as it needs to. I believe that's going to be something that I'm gonna have to adjust because right now I cannot play any of the upper octave notes. I mean, I can do it with my lips without even pushing the button, but that's probably not what you want. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna take a risk here. So I fixed it. Here's what I had to do. Just like a lot of the other pads when I got them, they were just sticking. So what I did was I took a little screwdriver here and I just kind of pushed up on it a little bit to get it unstuck. Now it's working. Problem 1 solved. Let's keep going here. Okay. C's not working. High C. Low C. C is not working, period. Why is C not working? This is gonna be just like a saxophone thing. Oh yeah, that's just sticking. I think I fixed it. That note here was sticking. There's some sticky keys on this guy, but I'm gonna get it. It's working. It's just working. It's just working. Man, those low notes are easy to play. Top notes are pretty easy to play. I have not found a note yet that has not worked. I think we're good as far as like pitches are concerned. I would do a tuning comparison on this to see like if all of the notes and the registers and stuff are in tune, but it sounds pretty okay to me so far. And I'm not a soprano saxophone player, but let's just make sure I can get a pitch. Let's see. All right, so I'm quite flat. You know, before I get any further into it here, let's try out the non-curved neck and we'll see if it's any different. Which, as you can imagine, means that I'm gonna have to cork my finger up again to get it in there. Cork, greasing up the cork again on a different one, cause this one's a little bit straighter than the other one. Whoop-de-doo. Tweet, 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 tweet. I put it on backwards. Tweet, 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 tweet. Neck went on good both times. All right, let's see if we're in tune again. Yeah, I can get it in tune, man. Ooh, hey, there's another strap in here. Now that I've got the straight neck, you can see this is kind of the angle we're looking at here. Beautiful. I think I prefer the curved one, so I'm gonna go back to that. But both work good. But let's say I screw one of them up for some reason. It's kind of nice that it comes with two, just in case you have a backup. All right, here's the curved one in comparison. I'm gonna pull up some lit here and we'll see what it actually sounds like when I'm playing an actual song. Get my desk back. Man, I'll say to pull off your inner Kenny G, I think you need reverb. So there you have it, a $130 whatever soprano saxophone from AliExpress. And you know what? I only had to tweak like 2 little things. Took me about 5 seconds, and now I have a working instrument. The cool thing about soprano sax is you're not gonna be handing this horn to a beginner anyways, so I don't really think you need to hold it up to the same scrutiny as other horns. If you're going to be playing this instrument, you're probably going to be coming from a saxophone background in the first place, so you might be able to fix some of these little problems yourself. If I can do it, a saxophone player can probably do it. So if you play a saxophone already, like an alto or a tenor, and you've always wanted to try a soprano, what the heck, man? It's only $130 whatever. Just give it a shot. Again, I'm not saying that this is going to hold up against a multi-$1,000 soprano sax, but it's not really what it's for. For me, this is an instrument that I'm going to just be tooling around on just to see what I can get out of it. If it wasn't for this thing being so cheap, I don't think I ever would have played a soprano saxophone. And you know what? It's gorgeous. It's so good looking. I've always wanted a saxophone that looked like this. Always. It's so flippin' cool. You know, I should probably say the brand name of this thing. It does not say on the horn anywhere. I don't know what the brand name is. I'm gonna look. It says professional brass straight B flat soprano saxophone nickel. Wow. So that's kind of interesting. According to AliExpress, this does not have a brand. There is no brand name on this thing. So there you go. The X saxophone from AliExpress. I guess I recommend it because it was fun to play. It's still fun to play. It works. Get your own reeds. The included mouthpiece actually works pretty good. I don't know. It's just cool. Sometimes when you buy cheap instruments, they can actually work out and play. This one did. I'm all for it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, smash that thumbs up button, and leave a comment and tell me what you thought. Thank you again to my patron of the arts for helping support this channel. And yeah, don't forget to check out the merch store where you can get a cool hoodie like this one. Something kind of worth noting, I took the mouthpiece off of my Venova, which is a Yamaha mouthpiece, and I put the Rico reed on it. And not only did the Yamaha mouthpiece and the Rico reed play better on the Venova versus Yamaha synthetic, which is apparently just no good, but playing the Yamaha on my Soprano actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, I need to work on my embouchure. I think the Soprano Sax embouchure is asking for a little different than my alto embouchure wants. I will leave the stock mouthpiece on it. I think the stock mouthpiece is fine. There we go. I'm gonna use it in my jazz band and it's gonna be cool.